Hello Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Forces at Work, Love Tarot Reading, You versus Them at Tarot Solar Sun Studio. A reading that I haven't performed a long time now. I'm back to it. This is one of my signature readings, and I have been actually performing it since almost I start this channel. So I'm bringing this for the November aftermath of the eclipse season, which has started in October. So let's see now the dynamics in connections. And this is for November. So here we have some positions now, and let's go. Now this is going to represent your current state, your current situation, what you go through in general, and this is the same. This is their current state, their current status. This is about what you want. And this is going to be what they want. However, this is going to represent what you may need. And this is going to represent what they need. So what we want and what we need are two different things. But if we listen what we need, it may or may not take us to what we want, but eventually what we need is much more important, of course. It's like you want to drink Coca-Cola, but your kidneys are actually screaming for water, you know, something in that nature. So, okay, another message. So how this person sees you and how you see them. So this is going to represent the forces in between you, okay, the energy in between you, and where this energy may lead up to. So it's like forces at work, okay, like the verb and the the noun and the verb. Okay, so we're gonna find something animated there. This is of course a general reading, Pisces. It is not going to resonate with everyone because this is not a private reading to you. But in the private version of this reading, we are adding like more placement to that. So it becomes like this one big ground, tarot experience. But for the channel version, due to the time limit also, this is how we are going to perform it. And to this, of course, we have some complementary cards, and I think this is I like this spread. It really functions so well. It really shows a direction. It really reveals much. Those energies much needed to actually reveal, so that you can have that like perfect big picture, so that you can decide your direction accordingly. It is like to see relationships weather forecast, and you decide like if you wanna go out in that snowy weather or wanna stay at home, you know. It's like this, it's a good one. So to what you need part, I'm going to definitely spice that plays up, because what we need part for me is very important, because this represents the guidance in the reading. I will keep picking cards for this, but let's first begin. And very excited. By the way, I am looking for some, I think, so many decks. I have a bit I am lacking space a bit with this new setup, but this is okay, how it is now. Okay, we got this. Plus, I think I will need one more deck. This is going to be important. Okay, this one. This is also very important. We will be also using this. Actually, you know, if spread needs anything, I will add the cards, but we will clarify the positions. So let's begin now. Let's check out your current state first. Your current state. Pisces current state. We have the Tower. Wow. Reverse Selçuk Sassa. The Snake. Oh my goodness, the Heart. Okay, so just a second. I'm using something for my neck. I had to take it out. Okay, so what do we see here then? Now we are seeing here you. Going through something very shocking, like very shocking, and something also very much surprising, shaking the ground. Okay, it seems some confidential things, as you can see. This is a closed book. Some confidential things are coming out. Some secret information is coming out, and what has been built like solid, with this impact of maybe this revealing of energy or confidential things coming out, there is a something. It's like the what has been like built now no more existing. And what is that? Selçuk Sassa represents the unconventional relationships, third party energy in the relationships, or a passionate love which was once in peak. We have the Snake. This is the betrayal to the heart. So here there is a circumstance, and with the also book being revealed with the secrets, and also there is some kind of exposure. We can also talk about exposure here. So the exposure, the exposure can be about anything in life, of course, but for this particular spread, this is definitely about love, and with like what was a long time hidden and maybe has become like a status quo. I am reading for November, by the way, please don't forget that. This is breaking, and this is like your reaction to it. Okay, this is like the Tower is like your reaction to it. You are seeing that you cannot trust a foundation anymore. Some things needs to change, obviously. It can be also like metaphorically speaking, like this explosion in the mind. Of course, this may indicate the psychological nature of one's love. Okay, so it seems there is a quick change taking place here, and this shows your response to it, and the change also here taking place in your mind. Some past opinions about relationships, connections, bounding, commitment, or whatever you have experienced or seen now is now changing here. It's like this past opinions actually like being faded. So what happens? Then new ones are going to be formed, right? So here, of course, the Tower can break a dream. one needs to here see, you know, what is now becoming fragmented to be built later. What has been like grow so, you know, like a pattern, solid pattern, because it seems this is now tested to the test of time and trial. That okay, so it's like you are giving your own trial. Of course, here it actually talks about a change. You go through a change, and these changes are significant. Changes sometimes happen due to the past actions we have taken as well, right? So of course, because our decisions, and our decisions of course have consequences. Consequences can create some changes, and those changes also can help you to build something also completely new in the long run. So here we cannot say that like you are standing still and watching everything in an observant mode. No, this is something big happening now. So you had this major arcana tower moment, and this person comes with the Two of Pentacles. Let's clarify that. Now, Two of Pentacles, this juggling energy. Okay, so this person is trying to find maybe a clever solution to a particular problem, but it's like the obvious solution is not taken, but rather they try to find like to go around a problem or situation. Okay, the Fox and the reverse key. And why Atam Deva? There is a woman here. It can be also a woman approaching, offering not the exact solution, but like to go around something. You know, this would be like saying the fox, clever way. Maybe this person is also struggling with what they gonna do. So they weigh their options. Okay, obviously there is some type of approach coming to them, but they are not sure about how to take it. Okay, so we have the Burum. Burum energy in this deck is about, this is a cleaning up Burum. Okay, the Burum that cleans up. Something maybe around the argument, like let's clean this up. Let's I mean, there has been, it seems, some quarrels and conflicts with also family, friends, lovers. Okay, so it's like for them this is insoluble right now, but someone is offering a solution, like to cleanse, to update things, to get rid of what is like necessary. But it seems their energy is like weighing maybe these responses or approaches, pros and cons. So that they are absolutely in the decision period, but it's like they try to handle things, like trying to find a balance there, but there is something in the situation, like they have second thoughts. Okay, your person is having second thoughts, and they are really examining, and there is, I think, a lot of subconscious doubts they have. It's like trying to pay attention to everything, but this takes a lot of energy. Of course, there can be also presence of extra people or person involved in the connection. So, but as we see this juggling hands, there is a part of this that it is also in their hands. So like the conditions of the issues, a part of it is in their hands. So there they are trying to at least for now, you know, keep going with that dynamic, but you know, until where, right? So that's why there is something like they try to keep something there, like keep the ball going like in the game, but at some point, how long, right? So okay, the struggle there. So it's like you find something and they are struggling with the consequences, or they don't yet how to respond to what is happening. So there is a story going on there. What you want. So we have the King of Cups energy. Now this is actually to be like emotionally balanced. Also a male figure, maybe, or someone like in general, female, male, doesn't matter. Like you want someone to get the mature decision, to give the mature decision in order to avoid like all forms of evil or like obstacle which is like presented to them. It's like you are also waiting a person's decision or how they will be responding to an unwanted situation, how they gonna deal with something unwanted. So this is actually when you want the King of Cups, you want the available and open approach in the connections. You want actually the emotional stability and maturity to anything that people go through. Also, this is in general the loving, the kind, the compassionate, the wise, the generous energy and understanding. This can be also some kind of a characteristic maybe you wish you would show or like to attain. Also like a supportive energy. Maybe you want someone's support, a person like that in your life. Or like this powerful presence of that stable energy in one's life, and it's that sometimes that energy, whether in person or in terms of events, you know, they come and make things easier for you, right? Like all the struggle here, but it's that presence of energy or someone, they come and instantly make things easier for you, and how these moments are just a fresh breath, right? So but here, as we have the King of Cups, this is actually that willingness to stay after even like going through a lot of things, the willingness to stay like being emotionally available and being not afraid to express how they feel, and who is not actually denying what is happening with them or around them, expressing them, but knowing that they are not gonna let these things to govern their life. So there is some kind of but not also denying the heavy energy. So it's about your wanting also to stay grounded, to ground some things like in reality, let's say, and understanding sometimes maybe there is a plan, there is a time, there is a place for everything. Now, what they want, oh, by the way, one more card, let me also see it with, okay, now, this one sometimes can be, okay, so we have the mice card. Now, mice energy is actually what is being missing from our situation. This is actually about losing things and like what is being like stolen or like going like in detriment, like this luck or trouble, bad company, loss, you know, sickness, theft. So here, and we have the value that there is something like evilish there, Pisces, and it's like, you know, to really know like what is really going around, but rather than being reactionful towards it, it's like trying to keep your ground and trying to get realistic approach to a particular also problem. Because here there is either a choice like one needs to make, and let's see what they want. It's interesting, you want the King of Cups, they want the Queen of Pentacles with the bear. Let me see some more clarifications. Okay, now reverse ruby is like a separation of beds with people, like closing intimacy. This is the ruby. Reverse door is about some problem with authority figures, or like with the structure of something, or like some doors are like being closed to your face. And strange, we have the broom here, and again look, we have a broom here also from another deck. That's why I'm using different decks, so you can see how energies are collide. Okay, when symbols wanna come, they come. When the red cards fall, they fall. So again, this quarrel and conflict, again the quarrel and conflict here is being resolved without maybe taking the high door, but the person also sees that there is some kind of a separation. It's like the separation brings the end of problems. So here, and we have also the bear. Bear is about more like strong people. Actually, it's this this power dynamic. Okay, something like high rank, long-standing things. So I think this person, and we have the Queen of Pentacles energy. This person, in a way, want to use the advantage of things which are like long-staying in their lives, because they are proving themselves like to worthy stay. It's like they don't want to lose things for like small gains or small problems. Here actually the idea is what has like who has proved like the test of time and trial in my life. It's like can stay, okay? But if I also need to make some sacrifices, I can, it's okay for me, I can let go of things that I do not actually value that much, let's say. Queen of Pentacles energy is about setting your priorities in life and knowing like what to keep and what to get rid of. There are two important things now she's keeping. Of course, she has also the throne here, but this pentacle of value and the baby. So it's like a person knows that someone needs their care and attention, and also that tangible values. This person, oh, we have opened the last card, but that's okay, it can stay open. Here though, in the first message, I think there was a solution to what they want, but it wasn't like feeling like a full solution to it. In this message, in the next cards, it's like they want to keep things in the terms that they want, not other person's, not dependent on other people's, you know, solution. Like, and they are like trying hard to keep the things as they want. But I do feel this person afraid that something is going to throw them off balance. So it's like, okay, now let me lose from this weight a bit, let me lose from this weight a bit. Oh, are they still, but not really want to sacrifice something fully, you know. There is type of a balance thing. Now to what we need parts, I will come to the last, but let's see how do they see you. First of all, Page of Wands. So this person sees you as a Page of Wands. This is actually someone who is very passionate, very willing, wanna launch, wanna initiate, and they like someone who has also a new adventure in some field, and also approaching this like a childlike attitude, not like fully, it's like to be even professional, but that amateur spirit, so you can learn, but attitude is professional. And they are like seeing you as someone who are taking their own wisdom, not listening to another person's maybe, because like trusting your own wisdom, even like you're gonna fail it in the way actually you want it, or like based on your choices. Maybe there has been things in your life like people told you, oh Pisces, don't go there, don't do it, don't, you know. They see you like someone who closes all their ears to this type of discouragements and shutting people off, and do what they want to do and choose a way to go to that direction. We have the fish here. Fish here is more of like direction, and also a person running from their enemies, deciding quickly, making a move, or someone who faces the enemy or opponents or life circumstances in a way that they strike once and hard and it fixes. It's like this is your, if you have been like offered a way or something also by them or people around you, you are shutting this off, but you want to do it like in your own way. Okay, just a sec. By the way, for people, there can be literally something about a child or a baby also here, what they want. How do you see them? Six of Swords. Again, actually, it's very interesting. The baby and the queen. And again, the baby and the queen, like similar. It's like they want, they take what they value and they leave. And how do you see and not sacrificing every things. You see this person in a transitional phase. It's like they are living like or they had to. There is something also maybe in terms of mind state. You see them, their mind is really somewhere else, like next step, and they are actually moving forward. In terms of physical direction, can be also a person moving. If there is some kind of for those who go through a custody situation, or you know, with a child, they maybe take a child or living, or they want to take the child and living, or the young person. They are like distracting. You are wondering if they are like led with truth, which was like maybe painful to them. But Gamhat is the guy who tried to do things in his perfect way, let's say. The perfectionist guy, and sometimes though he is very picky guy, like a person who is being very picky, and it's like they somehow change and shift conditions to better fit their position so that it can lead them to the destination they want to go. Like they set up the things. You see them as someone who are like setting everything in a way which will serve them. Or you see in another tower, and what was here your current situation, you had towers. So it's like you see them actually moving forward, leaving this tower phase behind and making it like your own struggle, like you only struggle with that, but they are like moving from that. This is of course like a ruin in this deck. It doesn't have a similar meaning, but in the context, something it seems is not working there. So, and you know, this is also a solitude and isolation. If there is like a legal situation, this can be also avoidance of like any proceeding and moving, not trusting the books and things. And like there is some taking the advantage of, for instance, delays with regards to decisions of legal cases, these delays, and moving forward it can be. This person, I do feel it's like they wanna do things as they want to shape them. Like you are here more working with whatever at hand and your conditions, and if taking opportunity maybe to move in a direction, but it's like their energy is more about like shaping the things which that can serve to their best benefit or advantage. They also see you in the clover form. Now, clover energy, this is actually the earthly cares, like our joys, our chances, whatever takes patience or work, or like something not serious, or that's simply earthly cares, which will be here now, but when they are sold or consumed, gone tomorrow. It's like they associate you with this idea of like you are at present with something, but what you care now like will be gone tomorrow, they think. Okay, so it's like they move in a direction, or want to move in a direction or take the direction which is gonna serve them like in the long term, but they are like more associate you more with that mundane form of life kind of thing. Okay, so why? Because they are, I think, moving themselves from that what has been like struggled, because there is obvious signs here that they wanna get away from the conflict. We will come to the what you need, but what is current forces in between you? Empress and Ace of Swords. Okay, now I will clarify those cards, but I will also, I think, get some additional cards in order to which one I can get. I think I'm gonna get the Symbolium card. Okay, so now in between you there is, I think, a powerful energy. Empress is pregnant here, and Ace of Swords is also very strong at the outcome. The energy in between you is working in a way that people, I think, will think critically about the decisions they make, and they can reach some plateau or this about like any type of creation. Okay, people, let's say, embracing things in life, okay? Including like working and paying their bills, but also this kind of dreams, hopes, their creativity, or allowing things like what transforms them, making them to give that birth. And so here, like, people, I think, in the end, like, thinking things that they have once like decided, and this need to like finding a balance between nurturing, creating things, but also that analytical side that we try to achieve, and the growth we want to reach in life. Like, I feel here some type of a balance, but as people are being critical about what they have like decided or done now, or like said by now, I feel this energy a bit, how do they say? Now this card is like being hard on themselves. People are capable of great focus, thought, growth, creation, okay? By the way, if there is really literally like someone pregnant here, this can be also like a woman, for instance, who wants to decide what they wanna do with the baby, or what they gonna give birth, or their plans, or the feminine principle, if there is some kind of a pregnancy involved, or like this a common, for instance, project, but people now like decide where this thing will gonna stay. There is a great capability of being like very thoughtful, actually, big concentration of energy there, but people are becoming very like very easily serious about something and very pensive. Like, this creates some kind of exhaustion. It's like You do something, they become skeptic. They do something, you become skeptic. The Ace of Swords here is, how to say, skepticism actually can be really good mental fortitude, and if it also comes with intuition, you know, it may really lead to find facts, things like that. But being overly skeptic or like to a point of like obsession, suspicion, mistrust, okay, those energy or the ideas turns like working against you, like in this Symbolian card. Do you know what I mean? So this is how the relationship is. People turn against each other or turn against themselves. And why? There is something superficial, or people will be overly straightforward to themselves. That can be, of course, okay, the relationship dynamic, third party betrayal, some complicated, you know, relationship terms, this skepticism for each other. Maybe both people actually have this desire to go to the bottom line of things, you know, tell me your motivation, you tell me your motivation. But that at the bottom of the things, there is something like obsessive or pessimist or taboo, secret, like suppressed, or some kind of a masochist like idea, you know, very provocative. Yes, okay, this is the word I'm looking. Provocative communication it leads to. It can be, of course, sarcastic and cutting, but actually in nature people are harmful to themselves. Can people, it's a Scorpio season, by the way. we use the word provocation, and in November is the Scorpio season, and we are reading for November. People may turn to like developing strategies towards each other. It can be even like very cunning and clever. There can be some sort of a manipulation, but it's like goes like an exercise between each other. I mean, actually, both of you have great capacities of thinking, communication, but it's like it's up to you, people, how they're gonna use their abilities. And it's tarot, you know, tells you, reveals the energy. Tarot does not tell you what you should do or must do or mustn't do. So here, some mysteries can be solved, some plot twists can happen, something dark may be revealed. It's like this beautiful empress is suddenly like finding like a deeper truth, or that shadow side, or that subconscious pattern, or what has been like sabotaging, or, you know, it has a very interesting plot twist, Pisces. And relationships are not just black and white. Things are not black and white. There are lots of tones there, very that grays especially. So how can people be actually so much perceptive towards each other? They can be their best friend but also worst enemy. So some ulterior motives, some dark intent, something provocative attitude can reach that some type of a level of paranoia maybe. So that or one person like second guesses every time, and this second guessing is a lot in this person. So people in the end need to, how to say, need to find some kind of a balance there, I do feel. There is an intense mental energy in between you. If it's actually can be applied productively, some good, you know, insights you can catch in communication, but some things will be revealed. Some dark aspects will be revealed there. Things sometimes we do not want to talk, but it's like we got to talk, you know. So this can be, of course, one way, but if I have to clarify this, like, 45 minutes. Forces at Works are very, by the way, long readings, Pisces. In private readings, adds definitely like a 1 more hour to this, like we go so detailed. But let me, just in honor of beginning the series with your sign, what do they say to you? What do they say to you? What would be the one thing they would say to you? Maybe were afraid to admit, or let's see. They say, I knew exactly what I was doing. What Pisces says to them? What Pisces says to them? You and I were too young. One more time I'm gonna get. I wish things could be different. To you one more time. Because you will be resonating differently. I want to feel that way again. There is some kind of a reminiscing here. Reminiscing like to the past. Wow. I don't think the young energy here can be also mentally more young, or like more raw, like something's raw form. Wow. Can we get some insight on that Empress? Forces at Work is a very good spread to reveal things which is really hidden. I love it, works perfect. There is some house matters here. Soon it is the partner, boyfriend, also a person finishing their first marriage. And Sa, the third party guy, the diplomat energy, you know, sympathetic male character, but they have like so many connections with women. This is the third party for man, and this is the third party for woman, by the way. Both are actually, in a way, unconventional relationships. With two charismatic characters. And here we have two men, but it's like in a domestic environment, or I feel like in the energy, the connection has some secrets around people. With regards to a home also situation. Ace of Swords, please. Oh. Okay, so. This is really like. Okay, we said some conversations may go to some dark things. There are really this burst of like everything being revealed, but it's like it feels like blank canvas. What to put there? Like it's like that explosion, like something like breaks down to pieces, but not now what to put there, you know, because it's being revealed in so many elements and manners. There is also here some type of a confession of a love, or it's like this 70s, 80s, 90s, these TV shows. this soap operas. But there is two guys here. And two women actually. Selçuk Sassa, and we had also Atam Deva there. So maybe there are some dark secrets also about other people, by the way. Or a person's like a dark part also being revealed, like, but this is not just like opening up about your shadow to another person, but something, this raw energy. It's like this Lilith, for instance, like Lilith in our astrological natal charts. Lilith is like our raw energy. Of course, depends also on which house is it in, but it's very raw energy. It's like that shadow, raw form of people, sometimes like projected. Actually, that side of us that actually seeking that acceptance sometimes. But it may sometimes it can happen so dark. Again, depending on the house, it can function very differently. But it's like something is being revealed, and it. By the way, we are in November, and we are just right after the eclipses. So the readings are just letting you know. This November readings won't be for the faint-hearted. So some raw form, some raw confessions coming here also. Some also self-punishing tendencies of people. So this may really create some aspects which you haven't like talked about before. You need to trust the divine timing, Pisces. Oh, divine order, exactly. Look, here there is something you have no control over. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order, wheel of fortune. We don't have control over this. Divine order, scales. We don't have control over this. So it's like there is something you need to leave to time and space. And it says, surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. What they need. Oh, this, first of all, there is something, okay. They need to accept that actually the challenges they go through is not against them, but actually they are designed for their soul's growth. So they got to really take a good lesson from something, embrace every lesson at every moment, and the pages here studies, and this is gonna actually lead them to look at some facts, studying, researching about a subject, something they have no long time maybe like stand for, is actually it seems they need to get to deepen that. So it's not just like saying subconscious stuff and skipping. No, subconscious stuff is just very cliche way of seeing actually some deep pit in there. Like there is something they no need to sweat, because this brooms they had in their, let's clean it up, let's don't get any deeper, clean it up. And it's like here we have also some type of broom like thing. I mean, but they got to get deeper in that, and this is gonna serve to their souls. But there is something they keep, unfortunately, a bit in the shallow level there, and their prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith also sometimes, having faith in something other than like all the time, thinking like what can I do to change it. Also like have faith, like things gonna be finding their way, like as in your energy as well. So it seems this is what we need to be revealing. I want to also get some direction cards. What you need. I want to get also a direction card for you. I unfurl my wings and fly, flying free. Wow. I think this Wheel of Fortune energy will really uplift you. And they embarking on an adventure. I savor the wonders of the world. Yeah, they definitely here need to experience something in a deeper level. I don't get surprised if person has never been to somewhere abroad, always like maybe in their local space, or always have, you know, I think, you know, a person in life always needs at least to see some other cultures and countries, you know, in their lifetime. But there is something they need to like educate themselves, other than trying to keep things. Something in that nature. That's why they see you more inclined to adventure. Maybe they more like to play it safe, but here there are some dark two roots coming, obviously. Well, you know, we can continue at cards to this, and this reading can really go hours long, but we cannot do it in the channel. We do it in private. I'm in private. I also have this editational tarot spread. I look at your energetic compatibility, which is like also one of my signature readings. So yeah, if you would like to have this reading like a private format, let me know. The information is at the description box below. But this is a reading that can be done in private format. I have also live streams in the channel where I answer questions, but this format is not appealing. I mean, cannot fit in the live stream format. This is literally a private reading. So if you need it, let me know. Okay, so you can find the information at the description box below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the reading and it has been insightful for you. Through these readings, I want to bring anything that we sometimes miss to talk, skipping to talk. I hope these readings can reveal any hidden energy for people. So thank you. Ciao for now. Bye bye.